Hey guys, Dev Party here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make an explosion particle effect in Unity. Now, in this basic scene, I literally have nothing but the base scene, because we're just going to be editing it in the base scene. Now, to create a particle effect, you're going to right-click on your hierarchy and go Effects, Particle System. And now you have a basic particle system. But it's not looking too good, so let's go ahead and put the rotation over here. And maybe go to the renderer down. If you scroll all the way down to the bottom and click on this renderer module, you'll see that has material, but it's the default particle system. So click on this circle right here and go this big square. Alright, now we're getting somewhere for our explosion particle effect. Alright, so the next thing you're going to want to do is go to shape, which is this one right here. And instead of cone, do sphere. And then it'll emit in a sphere. And we can also see this right here in the game scene. Oh wait, I should probably reset its position too, just so it's right in the middle of the game scene. Perfect. Alright, Unity has a really nice particle system. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, so the next thing you're gonna want to do is go to emission and change rate over time to be higher. And then we're going to turn looping off in duration, maybe be 0.2, and then start lifetime in 0.25. And when you press play, you'll see that we get an explosion. These are still a little bit too big for my liking, so I'm going to go ahead and choose start size and shrink this down to 0.2. Perfect. Now, instead of just 0.2 and start size, go to start size, click on this, and you go random between two constants. And we're going to go random between 0.2 and 1. And now we'll get some random sized effects. And then also start color, let's do random between two colors. And the first random color is going to be complete red. The second random color is going to be complete yellow. Now you see when we press play, we get a nice little explosion effect. But we also want it to have a little bit of smoke in the background, so let's go ahead and do that. Because, this would look okay if you wanted just a little bit. But it would probably look a little bit better if we added some smoke, and maybe we add a little bit more particles in total, because, it's just gotta look just right. If you're making a game and making particle systems, it's not going to take 5 minutes. It takes a really long time to make a good particle system. But when you make a good one, you make a good one. Alright, so as you can see, we have this playing right here. And we're going to also add a create empty, and we're going to call this emitter. It's not how you spell emitter. And go ahead and drag your particle system into that and rename it explosion. And we're actually going to make another particle system, which is going to be called, I don't know, first I'm going to center these actually. And we're going to make another particle system under emitter called smoke. Perfect. And for smoke, we are actually going to want it to rotate up in this direction. And in the shape, we're not going to change it to something like from a cone. We're going to widen this out. And of course go into render and change our thing to this. And with these two particle systems, eventually we're going to make a script to actually link them together. Go ahead and turn the smoke to let's do random colors again. Using random colors in your particle systems makes them feel a lot more alive, which is really nice in a game because, you want everything to feel a lot more alive. Unless you want your game to feel dead and sad, which I completely understand. Random between two constants, and we're going to do this as 0.4 and 0.8. Perfect. Now we get this. Also, turn looping off, duration 0.2, lifetime. Let's leave that at 5, and the emission is 100 maybe. How about actually it starts like this, and then we should probably make the cone a little bit less wide if we're going to do that. And then turn the emission down. Make the cone about 30 and like that. Make the cone about 15. You see what I mean? It's going to take a lot to make a good particle system. And then we have this. It probably shouldn't be emitting for that long either, actually. Maybe emit for like 0.4? Alright, perfect. Now that we have our emitter, we're going to want to control this through a script that allows us to actually activate these. So go ahead and create C# script. System controllers. System controller. Perfect. Now go ahead and open that up in your text editor. Alright. Now we're not going to have to add any using tags, but we will take these out and add 2 public particle systems. Public particle system. And let's call this explosion. And then another public particle system called particle, that's not how you spell it, particle system. And let's call this smoke. Let's have a public void explode. And in here, we're going to go explosion.play and smoke.play. Now this is so we can have both of our particle systems play, so we can actually have our explosion. And I'm going to go ahead and add some UI real quick that gives us a button. We're going to put this on the emitter first before I do that. But I'm going to go ahead and add some UI real quick that allows us to actually press a button. So I'm just going to add a basic button. Go 2D editor and drag this out. Put this in the middle. I like making my buttons not ugly, so you know, if you guys want to follow what I'm doing, you can. I normally just make mine white and change the alpha color. So you can go ahead and do that if you want. I personally really like this color scheme. I use it in all of my games because, you know, it's really nice. Normally I never get the opacity to be the same every time. I'll probably make something to fix that. And actually, why is this? Oh no, it's not in the emitter. So let's go explode with an exclamation mark and then change this to something that will fit in the button. And recenter the button. And boom. Now, in the button, we need to add a function. Drag in the emitter. And go system controller explode. But if we pressed play right now, it wouldn't work because in our emitter, we do not have our particle systems linked. So link our particle systems into the emitter so we can actually use them. And boom. Now when you press play, these will play on awake, but don't worry about that. We'll fix that in a second. When you press explode, it will actually explode and it will use the particle systems. It's really cool. See? Now you guys have particle systems in Unity, but let's go ahead and fix it just playing when it starts. So go into both of your particle systems, and you'll see there's something in them called play on awake. Disable that in both of them. Alright. Now when you press play, it should not explode until you press explode. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. I will see you all next time. Bye.